welcome back to my channel. I've wanted to do this unboxing for over a week. Your girl has been doing more shopping at Hermes lately than literally ever before. I ended up going by the Toronto shop, and to be totally honest and transparent, I've never made a purchase there. It's always been a little bit intimidating to me, but I now have an SA who's wonderful, and let me tell you, my last appointment was so good, and it just honestly gave me a lot of hope, which I know sounds a little ridiculous because this whole like Hermes game, it's so strange, but it's part of what I love, and I ended up getting paired with this wonderful SA, and I wanted to tell you about my appointment and also do a really teeny tiny Hermes unboxing. And this big bag is what it came in, but I actually got a couple things. It's just one of them that I really want to open with you today and actually properly use. We'll get to the unboxing in 2 seconds. Let me just tell you about this appointment. I went in with my husband last Monday. Earlier that day, to celebrate 10 years of being together, we went for high tea, or afternoon tea actually, at the Windsor Arms Hotel in Toronto, and they put on this beautiful like super traditional English high tea, which I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but half of me is British, half of me is Italian. And I know if my mom sees this, she's gonna crack up because I love the British side, and I'm sort of going through like a phase of wanting to explore that part more. And she and I went to London and Paris last year, and it was like the greatest girls trip ever, where we did for the first time afternoon tea. So afterwards, and if any of you are familiar with the layout of Toronto, the Windsor Arms Hotel, I forget what street it's on. If you walk just a little bit, what is that, north, you'll get to Bloor Street. That's where the Hermes Toronto shop is. So I went in, and there ended up being this SA there that I spoke to the last time I was there. Well, I didn't end up getting anything, but she was wonderful. So I saw her, and we ended up being paired up for the appointment, which I didn't reserve in advance. It was just like a walk-in, and she honestly reminds me of Alyssa Lenore, who I love. I was actually just watching her earlier today, and my Hermes SA and I and Alyssa Lenore are all either married to or like are dating men named Marco. So we bonded over that, which I thought was so cool. And she just asked me what I'd like, and it ended up, I could not believe this. It ended up turning into an appointment where I basically gave her all of my requests. She was super sweet about it and like wanted me to keep talking to her about exactly what I'm looking for. She's like, tell me everything honestly, like even if it's a Birkin or a Kelly or if it's an exotic, like just tell me. You might as well make your wish because you never know what's gonna happen. I was like, okay girl, if you're like into this, let's do it. Guys, we ended up opening the special order box. You know, the red one where you see it in like certain YouTube videos of people making their special order. And no, I didn't make a special order, but we went through literally all of the colors, all of the color chips they have. They're in different leathers and stuff. But she was like, let me open this so that you can see like exactly what leathers you might like and what colors. So I ended up giving her a bunch of wish list items from Hermes. And of course, some were Birkins, some were Kellys. The Kelly pochette, let me tell you, I'm obsessed with that thing. I think it's gorgeous. But like, I just got a Birkin. Here she is right here. I love her so much. I've literally been wearing her every single day, and it's the best bag. So I'm in absolutely no rush to get another one. I'm just so grateful that I was matched with an SA that I absolutely love. So we're looking through all the leather chips for the different colors, because honestly there were so many of them, and as soon as she asked me like, what colors are you into, I started second guessing myself and literally blanking. I've never felt like that except when I was literally in university and I was blanking on a test. It was ridiculous. I was so nervous. It was crazy. Anyway, I ended up choosing Verfizz, which is stunning. And honestly, she seemed really like enthusiastic about this color, and I don't know what that means, but either way, I know that it's one of their colors of this year. It's gorgeous. I can't even tell you how many times I've either pinned or saved or screenshotted some of these photos that I find of Birkins or Kellys in Verfizz. It's stunning. I also ended up choosing Gris Pearl. It's one of my absolute favorites. A few comments that I've got about this bag, like the one that I actually bought, is that people were surprised that I went for palladium. Honestly, if it was there in gold, it actually was there in gold very recently before I bought mine. It ended up being that One, the bag was in terrible condition, but also it was already sold, so there was no way that I was gonna get my hands on it. So for all of these bags that I requested from my essay, I had said like, if we could do gold hardware, that would be the absolute dream, especially because I already have one in palladium. So we continue on and we're looking through the special order box for the different leathers and the different colors. And my husband is getting involved, which is so cute. I just love that he's genuinely interested in this stuff, which if it weren't for me, I know he would have literally zero interest in, but I love him for it. And he loves like a taupe for sure, that he's like obsessed with that color. And I just don't think it's me. Same with, honestly, for me, I would never buy a mini Kelly. And I know that that seems like, oh, you're just saying it because you literally have zero chance of getting one. I just don't think it's me. I don't think it's me. And if I were to be offered one, maybe, I don't know, maybe I would change my mind if it was an option, but I just don't really see myself being the type of person that's gonna carry that either on a daily or like get the sort of use out of it that I should if I were to own one. So I said no to a mini Kelly, but in terms of bags, what I would love the most, and this is where like a crazy part of the story comes in, you're not gonna believe it. We were talking about bags and sizes, and I said, honestly, I would love a Birkin 25 or even a Birkin 30, like either of those sizes. Since I have the 35, I feel like I have my big bag down. But I would love a little something that's a little bit smaller, either the 25 or the 30. And she was like, you need to just be like a little bit more specific. And I thought, honestly, I've never tried these bags on. I don't know what a 25 looks like on my frame versus what a 30 looks like, especially because I would love whatever my next bag is in Cellier. It also makes it look a little bit bigger just because of the super structured stitching on the outside. So she was pointing to the bags behind her because in the Hermès Toronto store, when you walk up the stairs, on the left-hand side, as soon as you walk up, is where the bags are. On the right-hand side is shoes. So we were in the bag section, sitting in the little like lounge area. And so she was pointing to the bags behind her, and she literally offered for me to be able to like hold the bags up on my person, like physically hold them, which from what I know, and I feel like I know a lot, never happens, literally never. Essays never let you take the display bags out to like try on and see if you like them. That's just not how this works. So the fact that I was literally standing there carrying, I first carried a Kelly 25, It was in Retorn in like a knit taupe sort of color. Marco loved it, not really my thing. A Kelly 28. So I tried on the Kelly 25, a Kelly 28, and then she's like, just see what you think of this mini Kelly. So after she said, Erin, try the mini Kelly, see if you like it. I was like, who am I to say no? Absolutely. So it was super cute. It was the mini Kelly or Kelly 20. In Epsom leather, it was the touch. It was in black, and the touch was also noir lizard. Wow, it was beautiful. And honestly, if I was offered a touch, I would find it very hard to say no. I do love an exotic leather, so I'm sorry to any vegans who are watching this. It's just something that I've literally always appreciated from when I started becoming obsessed with handbags but couldn't afford designer. I always loved like the embossed croc look. I have, oh, actually right here. This is the Furla Margherita or the Furla Margarita, and it's in embossed calfskin, but it's embossed to look like ostrich. I love an ostrich bag. It sings to me. After all of that, I ended up buying a few things, and one of them, here's where the unboxing comes in this teeny tiny little box, and look, it's just like glistening in the light because it's so beautiful. I cannot wait to open this. I know I always seem like I'm super excited about everything. I can't help but enjoy every single part of it, from the appointment where literally everything was just calm and chill and easy, and it was super nice to feel like, one, I was valued. She just made it such a beautiful experience, and getting to pick up a few pieces and have them beautifully wrapped is still something that I just enjoy. I can't help it. It's like some people like to go on luxury vacations, and don't get me wrong, if my life was a little bit different, I'd love to go on a vacation here or there, but for now, I'll buy Hermès. As you can already tell from the teeny tiny little box, I picked up a Twilly, which I'm very excited for on my Birkin because I wear it literally every day. What I don't want is to get a lot of like buildup or dirt or anything on the handles, and because my Birkin is in white, like blanc white, it's easy for that to happen. So I got this little Twilly for it. Let's just go ahead and open her up. I'm so excited. And I don't know what you're gonna think of the color. I'm very interested to hear what you have to say. But she's this beautiful, where's the end here? She's this beautiful little green Twilly. This is one of their more classic styles, she was saying. This is the Twilly Cavalcades, 100% silk, made in France. So now I'm gonna attempt to tie this thing, and having not tied a Twilly before, I'm very interested to see how this is gonna go. So let's try it together. Anyway, I know that you sort of start so that it's pointed down and then come around, and I think just tie around the bottom and up here so that you can get like a pretty looking tie. Honestly, I'm really impressed with how this went. I'm kind of shocked that it was as easy as it was. So if anyone wants a really close-up, I guess sort of more tutorial kind of, I'm gonna have basically a reel of me doing this again on my Instagram. If you want to check it out, it's Erin Cara official. And then of course, most likely they'll have something on shorts as well related to this. But anyway, I loved talking to you guys as for always, and if I get any more information about anything that comes up, especially if it's in Verfizz or Gris Pearl, what were some of the other ones I mentioned? Malachite, oh my gosh, I love malachite so much. Except when I was talking about malachite with my SA, I forgot that I had that one literally up here in green from Cartier, which is, it's almost the same color green. So I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm actually hoping that nothing comes back for me in that color. I mean, either way I'd take it, obviously. I'm not crazy. Well, maybe I am. That's sort of up for debate when it comes to Hermès. But anyway, that's all for my video for today. I hope you enjoyed my little new Twilly unboxing. And if you have any questions about anything Hermès related, please let me know in either a DM or comment any questions you might have down below. And I'll see you very soon in my next video.